Hey everybody, it's Kyle Shippey. Let's donate some hair. So this is the third time that I have donated my hair, and the last time I cut it, I donated it then. It was in July 2017. It's now June 2019, so I've been growing it again for 2 years. And in that time, I've grown it to about 14 inches length. We're going to cut off probably 12 or 13 today. That's usually about the standard length, although depending on who you, if you're going to donate your own hair, make sure you check. Each organization has their own criteria for hair length and color standards as well. But 5 really great reasons to donate your hair. 1, positively impact the self-esteem of a chemotherapy or alopecia patient. You know, you're going through treatment, and if you're a child, as mostly children receive the hair, some adult women as well, you're already going through treatment and trying to get better, and now you have this other thing you're dealing with in terms of your self-image. So I love the fact that my hair, it just grows on my head, right? Just passively always coming out of my head. If I just leave it alone, I can do this and give it to somebody who can really value it for the duration that they have a human hair wig, and they can do a lot with a human hair wig. There's a lot of versatility to it, so it feels really good to participate in the community that way. The second reason, especially for any of you gentlemen out there, if you've never grown your hair out, I've learned firsthand it takes a lot to manage hair, and I don't even do a lot with it, right? I just let it grow. I put it up when I exercise. But it takes a lot to manage long hair, so you start to have a really nuanced appreciation for the way that different, especially mostly females, have long hair, but all that it takes, and you know, whether it's short hair or mid-length hair or long hair on guys and girls, curly hair, different colored hair, you just are more cognizant of the fact that we all have this diverse hair and we all do things differently with it, and so you're more tuned in a little bit to how other people have their hair, and it's always cool to get a little bit more perspective and be able to appreciate others around you with a richer sense of admiration. So reason number 3, we all have a little bit of vanity, I think, but when you grow your hair out, especially if you have never done it before, you're going to suffer awkward length stages, you're going to have bad hair days, and it can feel really good when you just feel like you're rocking a hair on a given day. But that doesn't happen for you all the time. But your hair is just one small part of who you are. And in some ways, it's not even part of who you are. It's just something that's there. So the opportunity to suppress that piece of you that's attached to your self-image and just be yourself, be who you are, it's always a great exercise. And so doing this process, I think has helped advance that part of me. And you know, I actually value that in myself enough to keep working at it even more. I think it's helped me, I think, in a lot of ways. So I'm glad I've done it. I think it's a really great reason to move forward with it and try it if you've never done it. Reason number 4, the world does shift a little bit of its behavior patterns. You notice it a little bit. And it's kind of amusing. It happened to me one time at least, where a fellow mistook me for a lady from behind. Oops, you know, he was really embarrassed. It wasn't a big deal. It was just kind of funny. A woman in a restaurant came up to me and said, "Has anyone told you you resemble the Lord?" All right, you know, it's been brought up that, oh, you kind of look like, you know, the Jesus that we're all like kind of presented with, the white guy in the Middle East, I guess. No one had told me I resembled the Lord, so that was the first time. It was obviously, yeah, it's amusing when these things happen. My favorite though of all was I went to the post office and the clerk there looked up and he said, "You look like Tarzan." Now, I'll take Tarzan any day of the week. That was a solid compliment for me. So that was great. But you know, it's just fun all around, and just have a nice, good sense of humor about it, and you laugh along with these things as they occur. Reason number 5, while you walk about the town, wear it up or wear it down, wavy, tailed, or in a bun, why should girls have all the fun? It's a lot of fun. I think it's a great thing to do for all the reasons I mentioned above, and you know, guys can do it too. Why not? You know, it's a fun world. Like I said, do make sure that you check the criteria for these different organizations and see which one might work for you. We'll list a few here. They're very reputable. But I think I've done all I can to talk, so let's cut this and get it sent off and start the clock again. Start another 2 years and look back on the last 2 and see what I've done together. So let's go. Thank you. So ends round 3, so begins round 4.
Daddy.
See you next time.